Hey everybody, it is Kerri. Welcome back to my channel. Happy Tuesday, you guys. July 25th. Can't believe next week is August. Crazy. I hope y'all are doing well. I wanted to pop on this afternoon and get my empties done. The empties that were supposed to have been done 2 days ago on Sunday. So that is what this video is going to be about. Before I get into my empties though, I do want to make sure that all of y'all have seen my giveaway video that I posted on Sunday. So if you haven't seen that, definitely check it out. It's here on my channel. It's titled Christmas in July 200 subscribers giveaway. And I'm really excited. I've already had so many people respond and comment, and I'm just super excited. Quick reminder though, it will close tomorrow, Wednesday at midnight. So you've got about half of today and all of tomorrow. So yeah, definitely check it out. I would love for you to participate. So let's get into some empties, you guys. As always, I have my two baskets, my big basket here of my personal empties, and then my smaller basket of my melting challenge empties. So let's do the melting challenge first. You know, with the melting challenge, I do participate when I can. I'll be honest though, sometimes I'll get on and I'll, check out the prompts, and I either don't feel like I have something really good to match that prompt, or I don't know, some days I just don't do it. I try to though, I really do try, but other days I just don't for whatever reason. So let me show you what I did for last week. Okay, I know one prompt was melt a scent that could like go in a lollipop. So this one, I don't know. I kind of was like, I don't even know if lollipops come in this scent, but we're gonna pretend like they do. So I found something that I actually got in the round robin that I participated in. This is Super Tarts, funnel cake, and black cherry. And I was like, you can have black cherry in a lollipop, right? We're gonna pretend like you can. This was like a little 2-pack, and it has been forever and a day since I have melted anything from Super Tarts. So I was pretty excited to pick this one up in the round robin. This was really good. The black cherry was super strong in this. I liked it. I know black cherry is not really for everybody, but I really do enjoy it. I love the black cherry Merlot candle from Bath & Body Works. So this one was really good. Really nice and strong. So I did enjoy that. Let's see. I know another day was, I think it was like melt and ice cream flavor. So I found this one from the Waxy Shop, which is my sweet friend Sarah on Etsy. This was a snap bar in strawberry milkshake things up. And the scent notes on this were strawberry, lemon, cream, sugar, and light musk. Y'all know that I love Sarah's stuff. Her stuff really performs well for me. This one was actually really good. It was a very sweet strawberry. Like when I smelled it on warm, it didn't really necessarily remind me of like a milkshake. It didn't like have a creaminess to it. It was just like a straight up super sweet strawberry, but I still liked it. It performed really well. Okay, I know another day was like just random draw day, just randomly pick something, and so I really did. Like I closed my eyes and I just stuck my hand in my little basket and I pulled out this souffle from Britta's, and this was Carnival of Terror, which is funnel cake, butter brickle, and brown sugar. You guys, oh, so good. Britta's, I love her stuff. I think I've ordered from her 3 times now, and everything And I seriously, I say everything, yeah, everything I have ever melted from Brita's, whether it be a souffle or a shape or anything, has performed like crazy. So strong. It just works for me in my house. I love her bakery blends. Like she does bakery and like pumpkin and just, you know, those really heavy fall blends so well. This was amazing. Amazing. And this souffle was enough to kind of go in all of my warmers, kitchen, living room, and it just was heavy bakery goodness. Oh, I loved it. Loved it. Okay, and then looks like I only did one more thing here for the melting challenge, and this was on the day melt something like related to a picnic. And so this one here, Goose Creek, this was red, white, and blue, which was kind of like the bomb pop. I had originally planned to use this on July 4th, but July 4th is when I was away with my kids at church camp. So I really didn't get to use this on July the 4th. So I was like, you know what? We are going to pull this out for picnic day. Because I was like, well, you know, on the 4th of July, a lot of people go on picnics. You have popsicles at picnics. So that was my thinking on this one. This one was good. Really, really good, actually. Oh, wow. Yeah, it is still super strong. Okay, so Bomb Pops. The blue is like blue raspberry. I know the red is cherry, and is the white like lime, I want to say. If y'all know what the flavors are in a Bomb Pop, let me know in the comments, but I think that's it. Blue raspberry, cherry, and lime. Whew, and yeah, you got all of that. It was just so like sweet, sugary. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. And Goose Creek, you know, has the little circular little pie pieces. So I just snapped off one little piece of that pie in all of my downstairs warmers. It was really, really good. And then I kind of paired it with something. I found this, a bunt. This was one of the 2-pack bunts from L3 in strawberry pound cake, mac apple, and fresh cut grass. It was the fresh cut grass. I was like, okay, that kind of goes along with picnic theme, right? Oh, I loved this. Love it. Y'all, it's crazy. I feel like fresh cut grass is kind of like along the lines of lilac for me. Because y'all know, like, I went the longest time, like, avoiding any kind of floral lilac, and then I came around to loving it. I feel like it's kind of that way with fresh cut grass. When I first got into vendor wax, fresh cut grass was a big no-no for me. And it still is a big no-no when it's by itself. I cannot do it by itself. But in blends, especially like blended with like something fruity, I really, really like it, you guys. And this was amazing because you definitely did get like little whiffs of the fresh cut grass, but that wasn't like the main thing that you smelled, because I got the strawberry and I got the apple. I loved it. And then I paired this with the Bomb Pop. It was really good. So that was my picnic day. And that is it. That's all I did for the melting challenge last week. So a few days I didn't participate, but hopefully this week I can do a little bit more. Okay, I have my big basket now of my personal goodies that I got through. Okay, so I got through quite a bit. I did finish out 2 room sprays, and I'm going to say this because I feel like I always have people comment saying, wow, you got through so much in 1 week. You guys, I do not fully empty these things out in 1 week. A lot of these I just like finished. Does that make sense? So these room sprays, for example, these were not full. Like they might have had half left, and I just kind of finished them out in a week. So I don't want y'all to think that I completely emptied these out in 7 days, because I did not do that. So I finished out 2 room sprays, both from Bath & Body Works, my lovely cinnamon spiced vanilla that I absolutely love and adore. It's so funny, I can't stand the candle, but I love it in room spray. And I know Bath and Body Works, they had a room spray sale just a few days ago that I did participate in, and I'll show y'all my Bath and Body haul in a few days. And I was really sad because when I went in for the room sprays, I wanted more of this and I didn't see it. So I'm going to be keeping my eyes open. I hope this is going to like be a year-round thing for them. And then I also finished out raspberries and whipped vanilla. This one was a new scent for me. Again, the candle, I smelled the candle in the store and I was not a fan of the candle, but being raspberry and how raspberry kind of, you know, is a honor for my dad, I wanted to try this and I really did like it. Now this one has scent notes. Oh, this one does too. Didn't even notice that. So the cinnamon spiced vanilla scent notes are fresh ground cinnamon, sugar crystals, Tahitian vanilla bean. That's so funny. They didn't used to put the scent notes on their room sprays, and the raspberries and whipped vanilla, pink raspberries, strawberry vanilla bean, and sugared lemon drops. I liked this. I'm not sure this would be a repurchase for me. I didn't like it that much. Yeah, it was like when I think of raspberry, I guess I just have like in my mind how I want my raspberry to smell. And this was not it. I mean, it was good, but it just wasn't what I want my raspberry to be. So I wouldn't purchase this one again, but I'm glad I tried it. Okay, I finished a wallflower here in limoncello, and I did this in my kitchen. Oh, I love limoncello so much, and that's another scent that I feel like sometimes I find in the store and sometimes I don't. But this is such a great kitchen scent. It is so strong. I've had limoncello in the room spray. I've had it in the candle, and I love it. In fact, of all the Bath and Body like lemon fragrances, I like limoncello a little bit more than sugared lemon zest. I just feel like this is a lot more like punch you in the face lemon, which is what I want. So I loved it. I will always repurchase limoncello. Okay, I finished out a fine fragrance mist from Bath and Body Works in Japanese cherry blossom. Scent notes on this: Japanese cherry blossom, Asian pear, fresh mimosa petals, white jasmine, and blushing sandalwood. Okay, so I've said before in several of my videos that my all-time favorite scent from Bath and Body Works is Into the Night, as far as like body care goes. This is a very close second. This is such a classic Bath and Body scent. I mean, I really love this scent. I don't think, honestly, I've ever tried it in anything but body care. Now, when I did stock up on my room sprays the other day, I did get Japanese cherry blossom in the room spray because I was like, that would be like just an awesome smell in your house. If I love it, you know, so much on my body, why wouldn't I love it in my house? So I'm going to try it in the room spray and see what I think. But it's just so feminine and it's just so pretty. In fact, I sprayed some of this on before we got in the car to run some errands, and my son, who is 22, who doesn't always notice these things, he was like, somebody smells really good in here. And I was like, that would be me. That is my Japanese cherry blossom. So for my son to notice it and comment, then you know it's a good one. So I do. I love Japanese cherry blossom. A good one. Okay, let's do the candles and then we'll finish up with the wax. So I finished 3 candles, you guys. I am so excited. I am really trying so hard to knock these candles out, especially like my summertime ones and my springy type ones, because, you know, like I said, August is next week, and then we get into September, October, so my favorite time of the year. And yes, I did stock up on some candles when they had this most recent candle sale, the $12.95. I stocked up on all of my fall goodness. So I'm really trying to knock out the ones that I have, like springtime scents, summertime scents. So I finished up 3. So excited. Okay, so this one here, this is blueberry pie. This was gifted to me by my sweet friend Krista when we did our wax swap box. And she is so sweet because I had made several comments on some videos prior that I really was missing this candle because I had gone into the store looking for this and they didn't have this, but they had, oh gosh, what was it? Yeah, the blueberry marshmallow bar. So I did the blueberry marshmallow bar and it was okay, but it was nothing like my beloved blueberry pie. I love this candle, and sweet Krista, she heard my sadness and she sent it to me. So Krista, if you're watching, thank you so much. I loved it. Scent notes: juicy blueberries, flaky crust, sugar crystals. Oh, y'all, this is so good. Oh my gosh. This is just such a yummy, juicy blueberry scent, but you get those little hints of the pie crust. Oh, it's so good. Now, performance wise, it did pretty good. There was no sooting. Didn't really go all the way to the bottom, so I feel like I still have some wax left that I may try to pop out and use in my warmers. The flames on this, really good, nice and high, didn't really have any issues. The throw, I would say 8.5 maybe. It was so good. I love it. I need more. Okay, I finished up Peach Bellini. Scent notes are succulent peach, sparkling prosecco, and sweet orange. So my first experience with Peach Bellini was last summer. And you guys, when I sit and I try to think about Bath & Body Works like strongest scents, this is up there. This thing is so strong. I'm talking like 10 out of 10 throw. I remember that from last summer, so I knew I wanted to pick up another one for this summer. I mean, almost to the point where after a couple of hours of burning, I have to like blow it out because it's that strong and it kind of just like begins to get to me a little bit. I love it. So if you're looking for a strong candle, Peach Bellini is the way to go. Okay, so I want to show y'all something. I feel like I've had this happen to some of my other Bath & Body candles, and I really don't know what is up. But do y'all see that? Like these 2 wicks right there, perfectly fine. But then look at that one. It kind of like did its own little thing. It was just the weirdest thing. So the performance on this one was not the greatest. Like there was no sooting. It was a nice clean burn, but the wicks just were ridiculous. Like you can't even see them. They kind of like dissolved down in the wax, and there's still quite a bit of wax left in this one as well. So I feel like that's been my problem with a lot of Bath & Body candles is I don't feel like I get a complete burn. Like it doesn't burn all the way down. When the flames give out, I still have a lot of wax left. Does that ever happen to you guys? So that would be my only complaint, but the scent of Peach Bellini, love, as well as this one. This is iced dragon fruit tea, and the scent notes on this one: pink dragon fruit, green tea, and fresh lemonade. Another one, you guys. My first experience with this one was last summer, and I made a mental note to go back this summer and get it again. This is, oh, I love this scent. This screams like summertime, being somewhere tropical, laying out on the beach with your beverage, you know, with the little umbrella in it. I mean, it's just so good. Yeah, it's delicious. Another one, probably a 9. No, I would say 9.5 throw wise. But look, like the performance just the wicks, I don't know. It makes me sad because I don't know if you can see through this jar, but there is still quite, I would say, like this much wax left. So I can't get a like complete burn. So another one that I'm gonna have to see if I can pop the wax out. But as far as the scent goes and like the throw, love. I just need the wicks to behave for me a little bit better. All right, so those were my candles, and then let's finish up with some wax. Okay, I had a baby bunny here from L3. This was hot fudge brownies and sweet cream mocha. So you guys, I am realizing that I am a huge fan of L3's like brownie or chocolate. She does chocolate or brownie scents really, really well. This one, oh, I'll tell you what it smelled like to me. Warming. Uncooked brownie batter. You know, like when you're making brownies and you have, you know, you have to stir it up in the bowl and it's just this uncooked like bowl of yummy goodness, and you want to like lick the bowl, but your mom says you can't, but you do it anyway. That's what this smelled like. It was so good. So I'm a huge fan of L3's brownie. Okay. All right. So we talked about this one, I believe, last week. This was a huge, like, kind of breakaway bar from Soul's Inspiration in black, amber, and lavender. So this came in my mystery box that I ordered from her, because I don't think, in fact, I know I would not have ordered this on my own. But you know, that's the risk you take when you do a mystery box. Black, amber, and lavender. So I remember I used some of this in last week's week before melting challenge, when we had to melt a scent with amber. And I don't have anything with amber because I'm not a fan of amber, but I had this. So I could have easily like shared this with a friend or trashed it or, you know, done something else with it. But there was something about it. It was the lavender. I was not a fan of the amber in this, but I was a fan of the lavender. It was very calming. So I just decided to hold on to this for myself, and I just finished this out in my bedroom and my bathroom. And I mainly just did it at night before I went to sleep. Because I did like the lavender. So I would not repurchase this, but you know, being in the mystery box, I'm glad I got it, and the lavender was not bad. Okay, I finished out Harper James Saltwater Taffy. So I think I said in my last empties that I feel like for me, the verdict is still out on Harper James, and I'm going to tell you why. I've only ordered from Harper James one time, and I feel like, at least right now, I can honestly say for me and Harper James, it all depends on the scent. Because I've had some scents from her that I could hardly smell, and I've had other scents that have like just thrown me out of the house. So I'm thinking it just depends on the scent. But this one I really, really enjoyed. This one was like sugary, sweet goodness. And I could smell it. So I did enjoy this one. That one was really good. Now, I will say, when I do Harper James, I know these are her little 6-packs. I just do 1 cube in a warmer. So I don't know. Maybe, do I need to do 2? So if you guys out there who are watching, if y'all are like experts on Harper James, let me know. Do I need to do more than 1 in a warmer? Is that why I'm not getting a lot of scent throw? Yeah, so let me know. Oh, okay, speaking of Harper James, Bear Claws. You guys, I loved this. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, if I could just order 1 scent from Harper James, this would be it. This was so good. And see, that's what is so frustrating, because like I've had some that I can barely smell, but this one, oh, I had this going in my kitchen, and my kitchen is not the biggest kitchen. So like this took over my entire kitchen in the best way. It was so good. Definitely would reorder that one. Okay, this was from the Round Robin box. This was Super Tarts, Jaws, and Sweet Berries. I knew when I opened up the Round Robin box and I saw that there were some Jaws blends in there, I knew I wanted to pick some up because I've heard all of these things about Jaws. I have ordered from Super Tarts before, but I've never picked up any of her Jaws blends. So I was excited to see this in the Round Robin box. This one, it was good. It wasn't super duper strong. So, I don't know. I don't know if maybe this is just like an older one. I don't know if maybe it lost some of its scent. It was okay, but it was just weird. Like, I didn't really get the hype because everybody has kind of been hyping up the Jaws blends, and for me it was just okay. So another, was this a baby bunny? Yes, this was a baby bunny, L3, buttermilk pie, raspberry whip. And then down at the bottom it says vanilla custard, sugar cookie, creme brulee, pie crust. Okay, so I know I have mentioned before, I am obsessed with L3's buttermilk pie. Buttermilk pie on its own, her buttermilk pie in blends, give me more. And I will say, the first time I ever experienced her buttermilk pie was in a sample. And that's why I love samples so much, and I appreciate getting them, because you'll get a sample of something that you normally wouldn't buy, and then it ends up being like your favorite thing in the world. So it was one of my orders that I got a sample of buttermilk pie cinnamon sugar, and it was a done deal. Like, I was so obsessed. So anytime I order from L3, I always look for anything with her buttermilk pie. This was so good. It was like the best of both worlds, because I got that yummy buttermilk pie, and then with her raspberry, it was so good. Definitely a repurchase. Okay, this was a 4-pack from Up the Creek Scents in blueberry pistachio pudding cake. Now, I will say, these little 4-packs from Up the Creek, her little squares are the same shape as Harper Jane's squares. Now, with Up the Creek, I have learned that one of her squares in my warmers is all it takes. Like, her stuff is strong for me and performs really, really well for me. This was so delicious. You definitely got the blueberry, you got the pistachio, but it was like a creamy, you know how sometimes you can get like a cake that has like pudding in the mix, you know, it's just that creamy cake. That's what this was. So good. Would repurchase that one for sure. Okay, another souffle from Britta's. This was, I'm assuming this was like maybe either from a sampler or some customer creation, because there's no like name, it's just scent notes. Pretzel, zucchini bread, and sweet bakery dough. Obsessed, you guys. Oh, so good. I love Britta's pretzel. Oh, in fact, I'm thinking maybe this was from her pretzel sampler. I'm almost positive. I love her pretzel. I love her zucchini bread. Like, she just does bakery blends so well. Yeah, delicious. Another thing I've learned from Britta's is less is more, as far as for me with her stuff. It does not take much. Loved it. Okay, back to Harper James. This was Oasis Guava, Cactus, Sea Salt, and Pink Guava. Okay, so this is one I didn't get much from. It's just crazy. Like, her bear claws threw me out of my house. This one, I really had to kind of like be right over the warmer to get anything. I tried this in my bathroom, in my bedroom. I mean, I could smell it, but it was light. It was light. So this particular scent would not be a repurchase. So maybe that's what it is. Just some scents are stronger than others. I don't know. Okay. L3, Baby Bunny, zucchini bread, sugar cookie royale, and vanilla ice cream. This one pleasantly surprised me because on cold, I liked it. Like I liked it, but I was like, eh. You know, I've heard these amazing things about L3's zucchini bread, amazing things about her sugar cookie royale. On cold, it was like, it was okay. You guys, just goes to show, don't judge your wax on cold. I'm learning that the hard way, because smelling this on cold, I was just like, it's all right. I cut up this bunny, I put it in my warmers, and it like blew up, came to life, was so delicious. I feel like I got all of these notes. I got that zucchini bread, I got that sugar cookie royale, and then that vanilla ice cream. It was so good. This one pleasantly surprised me. So yeah, would definitely get that one again. And last but not least, I went through a souffle. This was in the round robin box as well. Ebony Violet. And when I did the round robin and I saw some things in there from Ebony Violet, I was really excited because I've never had anything from Ebony Violet before, so I knew I wanted to try. This was a souffle in the debutante, which was strawberry, mango, raspberry, guava, and fizzy soda. And this one poured May 2021, so this is over 2 years old. I really did like this scent, but I will say this, and you can kind of see like it kind of stained the bag. This was the most beautiful color of like just this bright purple. Like the wax was beautiful. So I'm not sure if it's because it was like older, like 2 years old, but it kind of stained my warmers. See how it kind of stained the bag? It did the same thing to my warmers, which is not like the worst thing. I'm not mad about it, but it was good. I feel like I got everything. I got all those fruity notes, the fizziness. It was really good. Just kind of left some of that purplish color on my warmer. So I don't know if that's just because it was an older thing of wax, or if just Ebony Violet's wax does that. But I was happy to try that. It was really good. And that is all I have. Wow, I kept y'all 32 minutes. I'm so sorry. So, I mean, I would say all in all, it was a pretty good melting week. There were a couple of duds, but for the most part, it was not bad. But that is all I have for y'all. Thank y'all so much for clicking on and spending some of your Tuesday with me. Again, do not forget the giveaway. Definitely check it out. Christmas in July. I would love for you to participate. Closes tomorrow at midnight. I'll be back on tomorrow to give y'all one more reminder. I hope y'all have a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to y'all soon. See you soon for another video. Bye, guys.